What's going on, Assassins? It's Dark Shard of the YouTube Assassin, and we end the Taco Tuesday Trifecta with Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, we begin with Anubis as our normal mode god, which means that at level 40, you are able to take on these god fights. If you're level 38, you could probably still take on the god fights. You may not be able to succeed, but you can still do it. Anyway, Anubis as normal mode god will follow whatever your level is. So if you are level 40, if you're level 45, he will also be level 40 or 45 and anything in between. You can only gain more levels if you have the DLCs, so keep that in mind. Alright, at around 75, 50 and 25% of his health, he will release his minions, and at around 25% health, you know that you're winning this fight because he releases jackals. It'll be a bunch of jackals rather than these bipedal minions. What you want to do is avoid getting too close to him. If you get too close to that red circle, you will take damage. If you get too far, you go outside of the yellow circle that's on the outside, you will reset this entire fight, so keep that in mind. Run around and pick up those bags as you find them. Those bags will give you more arrows and keep you into this fight. You also want to make sure that you're taking out all of his minions because they are tethered to his health. Now, as far as attacks go, he will have the bone cages that come out. Those bone cages, they're basically to trap you with his minions. He will fire a couple of on-fire jackals at you, and he will have a wall of flame and shadow that will go towards you and kind of block you off from everything. The other thing you want to be careful of is that his minions, as you defeat them, they will turn into small piles of flame and ash, and that will damage you. So you definitely want to be weary of all that. Be very, very careful. Anyway, continue hitting him in the chest with arrows, and when he's at around 10%, he will give up. You'll gain 1,000 XP, you'll gain 250 drachma, and a tier 1 god item. Because I've already got them, I get another 1,000 XP. The other thing is that if you complete the Ubisoft challenge, it's a community challenge, we need to collectively defeat 10,000 of these gods. In completing that, you can go and claim a tier 3 god item. So keep that in mind. It's a fun little thing that Ubisoft does. Next up, we have Sekhmet as our hard mode god. So basically the hard mode god will be 3 levels higher than your highest level. Because I'm level 55, she was level 58, as will her minions be, and it'll be the same for you. If you're level 40, she'll be level 43, and everything in between. Anyway, same rules apply, same kind of structure. You want to keep hitting them in the chest. You want to at 75, 50, and 25% defeat her minions, except all her minions will be bipedal. They won't have any, quadruped minions or anything like that. And you want to avoid her hazards. She has a fire beam that comes out of her head. It'll split off into 2 later on, and then she'll throw 2 fireballs at you one at a time. She'll also create a circle that will fill in with flames, so you have time to avoid that. Just be wary that she does have that. Alright? As far as gear goes, you want to make sure that you've got gear that either gives you health or does damage over time. The gear that I have, I got from the gods, and it does health on hit, health on crit, as far as melee and as far as the bows go. If you can't find anything like that, definitely try to see if you can find anything that has damage over time. A DOT weapon would be anything that gives you bleeding on hit, poison on hit, and what will end up happening is as you hit them with the arrow or the weapon, they will start bleeding out or they will start succumbing to the poison, and every few seconds a bunch of health will tick off of them, and it just makes the fight that much easier, and especially if you're looking for arrows or something like that, so keep that in mind. Anyway, again, when she gets to about 10%, she will give up the fight. You will get 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and a tier 2 god item, and once again, I get another 1,000 XP because I've already got all the god items from all these fights. In every major town, you will find Reda's Nomad's Bazaar. So what he does is he's going to sell off a couple of things. He'll sell off carbon crystals, which you could use to upgrade gear. I tell you guys, never do that because you could find tons of them everywhere. And he also sells Heka chests. A Heka chest is a way of gambling, and you could possibly gain a legendary or an epic item. Legendary items are better in this game, so you want to keep that in mind. Uh, they also can be upgraded. Keep that in mind as well. Every night at around 8 p.m. Eastern, he will give you a brand new daily quest, and completing it will give you a Heka chest. So this one is gather materials. I have tons of these materials, so here we go, 1, 2, 3. He gives me 1500 XP, and I got a legendary item from my Heka chest. Now that, I'm pretty sure I've already got, so I'll sell it off. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one. You know how we end it.
Yeah,